Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Lost Odyssey. In the last episode we battled the old sorceress in the old sorceress's mansion to find out that she was really Sarah, Kaim's wife. So now that that battle is won, we now have Sarah in our party, and she's a great caster. So with that out of the way, go ahead and exit south and exit the mansion.
Sarah, we need to get to the Goatson capital. We'd like you to unseal the Black Cave.
That seal was set to prevent an invasion by Goatson, so that Tosca wouldn't be caught up in a war.
Yeah, but just, you know, your head was screwed on wrong then.
Even with your memory gone, you acted to protect others.
The longer we leave Gongora to his own devices, the more children like ours will come to harm. Help us, Sarah.
Come.
Alright, after the scene, exit south to the world map. Now, right now, we are supposed to be going to the Black Cave south, but instead of that, we're going to go ahead and head to the Tosca village. We're going to take a couple, we're going to do a couple side quests real quick. Alright, so go ahead and cross over the little bridge in Tosca and enter the either the right or the left door, I'm not sure. No, not here. It was the left door. Go ahead and enter the house on the left, just over the bridge in Tosca. And you're going to want to talk to Dino, which is the first guy you come to. And talking to him, you will get treasure hunt information that reads, an object charged with magic energy lies in the great monster meeting hall in the Black Cave. So once you get that, go ahead and exit the house, cross back over the bridge and enter the inn. Now go ahead and head upstairs to the two guys sitting at the table. And these guys will cause Kaim to remember a dream. This one's called So Long, Friend. And from that dream we have discovered treasure hunt information. So you can go ahead and go to items, treasures. There's the Black Cave one, and this is the one we just obtained, which is called Liram's treasure. A treasure that Liram held dear is hidden somewhere in the cliff on the northern cape. So we have access to that right now, but before we leave, go ahead and talk to the innkeeper, Tolti. And he will give you some more treasure hunt information that says a bird hid something near the front door of the old sorcerer's mansion. So now that we got that, go ahead and exit the inn. Now go ahead and exit Tosca Village to the north. Oh, but before we do that, we need to get a skill linked onto Sarah. And the best thing to do first is get 2 accessories, because as soon as she learns that, she can start learning 2 skills at one time, which is really great. It's gonna pretty much cut the time needed to learn all the skills in half. Now once you get back to the world map, go ahead and head to the Northern Cape. Go ahead and run to the north at the Northern Cape. And just before you get to the top, look on the left hand side for your controller to start vibrating, and press A for the ailment void. And that is spirit magic. So with that treasure hunt information solved, go ahead and head north back to the tip of the cape. Alright, so after that's taken care of, go ahead and head south. And exit the Northern Cape. Now the next thing we're going to want to do is head to the old Sorcerer's mansion. Okay, so once we've arrived at the Sorcerer's Mansion, go ahead and head north through the gate. And right behind the chest that we opened earlier, you're going to see a little orange blip on your map. Go up to it and press A to pick up the virus spirit magic. This is another treasure hunt information solved. And then go ahead and exit. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and instead of going to the Black Cave right now, we're going to go back to the Numara Atoll. I'm going to show you guys how to quickly get set up for some pretty good level grinding, because now is the big time to buff your levels up. You're going to have to do it now or it's going to be a while. So, go ahead and save your game. Now some quick preps. You're going to want to skill link Jansen's 2 accessories with Kaim, Seth, and Sarah And Ming too, if Ming hasn't already learned it. Mine already has 2 accessories equipped. So go ahead and, especially with Sarah, that's gonna want to be the first spell that you learn. Now what you want to have equipped to Sarah is the red copper band, which is level 3 spirit magic. And make sure everybody's learning something new. Alright, so it doesn't really matter because we're trying to learn them all. And yeah. So now our goal is going to be to have Sarah and Ming learn all of these accessories, as well as a couple skills off of Cook and Mac. And you generally want to at least get up to 40, 45, because it's going to take that long anyway, especially if you're going to learn all the skills with Sarah and Ming. You're going to be plenty high. So I recommend to go as far as you can, and whenever the levels stop, whenever the battles stop leveling you up every battle, which means when you get into a battle and you win and you don't get the level up, instead the bar only fills up halfway, then it's time to switch one of your other characters that are on the sideline and level them up as well. Because once they get a certain level, they will learn new skills, and some of them are very useful. And yeah, it's just good to level up your party and keep them at the same level. So let's say at 45 the levels stop coming, and it's taking longer to level up. Then you're gonna switch, 2 characters that are really, we could let Kaim and Seth go and put Cook and Mac in, because we're not relying on physical attacks here. We're relying on gamble. So the gamble is going to be your #1 attack. It's what you should always be using against these silver Kellalons. And for those of you guys who didn't get to see the video earlier, we're going to be killing silver Kellalons in this part. I wouldn't even worry about the ground shakers, which is like the big like crab-like water enemies in this area. I wouldn't even worry about them. Just go ahead and flee, because they're not worth the time and effort, and they give you lousy SP. This guy right here. So you don't want to fight him. Go ahead and use Turntail with Seth and just get out of there.
Maybe next time.
So we're looking for silver Kellalons and silver Kellalons only. So hopefully we can get one here.
Huh, not too smart, eh?
Alright, we got one. So now this is going to be the general way that you do this. You're going to use casting support with Kaim, and you can go ahead and throw that on Jansen. And with Jansen, you're going to want to use Spirit Magic Gamble. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Go ahead and use casting support with Seth onto Ming. And then because Sarah doesn't have casting support, she's just going to defend for now. And use Gamble with Ming. So now we have both Ming and Jansen using the Spirit Magic Gamble. And that's how you take them down.
That was very fun.
And as you can see, you level up pretty fast and you get good SP. So I would recommend doing this until Sarah and Ming learn all of their skills up to date. And I'll be back whenever I do that. So I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey.